All right, this is my dedicated room tour of the cheapest room available here at the Orleans Hotel in Las Vegas. I have never been to this property before. I just got here. I literally just walked in the room, turned on the camera, and we are going to go over this room. I believe it's like a deluxe king. It is the entry-level king room here at the Orleans Hotel. Never thought I'd be here before, but I'm checking out these Vegas hotels one by one. I believe this is my 24th different Vegas hotel in the last year. And what I'm doing is I'm staying 3 to 4 nights at each property and really trying to find the best of what each property has to offer. This hotel looks interesting. It looked clean when I first walked in, and I'm really excited to be here. This room tour will not take that long. This is not the largest and not the best and most luxurious room I've ever had, but it's not the worst by any means. So we're gonna take a look at it and see if it is a good value or not. I usually start where the room starts, and I'm not gonna make an exception in this video. The first thing we see is the bed, which is rare. Usually when you walk into a room, the bed is not the first thing you see. And this thing's kind of springy. It's not as bad as the mattress that I just had at the Stratosphere. It's a little bit better than that. I would say it is about what you would expect from a hotel of this caliber. I do like the studded headboard. It's in a French influenced design. And then I always say, when there is a bed bench or a foot bench in the room, that is a sign of class. And I have to stick with my words. There is a bed bench or foot bench here, and I always like these. It is just a way to class up the room. And then I usually like to put my stuff on here for the night or for the next day, whether it is an outfit or some shoes. I always like these foot benches or bed benches. So that is a major sign of class here at the Orleans. As we flip around, the TV is quite small. It is majorly undersized for the size of this room, and also I think for the price you are paying. I was hoping there was going to be a mini fridge in here, and there's not. I open it up and there is just a safe. There is a desk here if you want to get some work done. I will definitely be using this, and this is quite the comfy place to work. I like it. This chair is quite comfortable. And as we flip around, we enter the entertainment portion of this room, and it is really an entertainment or sitting portion of the room. There is a lot of seating in this room. There is actually a lot more seating than you would expect in a room of this size or of this caliber. This sofa does not pull out into a sleeper, but it looks really comfortable. Oh my goodness, it is. Yeah, this is amazing. So the good news is that you could probably easily sleep 3 people in this room if you wanted to, easily. 2 on the bed and then 1 here. If you had to camp on this couch for 1, 2, even 3 nights, it would not be an issue. This thing is really comfortable. And then we have this chair right here. It's a little too close to the wall. Ooh, this thing is heavy. Let's pull it out. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think I found the highlights of the room. The highlights of this room is the really, really old furniture. They don't make furniture like they used to anymore, and I'm sounding like I'm really old when I say that, but I'm saying, like, you could not recreate this quality and comfort of furniture today. This is absolutely amazing. And then here is the bathroom, and I really get like a Motel 6, Holiday Inn, Ramada vibe from this. I'm just calling it like I'm seeing it. This bathroom has not aged well. It's probably the thing in this room, the area in this room that has not aged the best. This is an open air environment, so you're gonna have your closet, your vanity, your toilet, and then your shower and your bath all in one kind of area. The good thing is that you can be very efficient in here, right? Like, you have all of your bathing, your clothes, and then your sink right here, so you can be very, very efficient with your bathroom protocol. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. The only thing I can think of though is that it would get pretty cramped in here for 2 people. So for a single guy who travels solo, this is actually okay. It's tolerable. If you were to jam 2 or 3 people in this room, I think you're gonna have to make appointments for the bathroom, because I think this would get pretty irritating very quickly. So hair dryer attached to the wall. I don't like that. I think that's like really chintzy, really cheap. And again, here is your toilet and your shower. Really no nonsense in here. I will have to get back to you. Oh, it looks like there is a little bit of a peekaboo window here. Oh, it opens too. Hey, look at this. So if you want the Vegas atmosphere and the Vegas air to kind of seep into your showering experience, you can do that. I don't know if I've seen that before in Vegas. A window in the shower. I've seen it in Miami before, but not in Vegas. And then I should note that this bathroom door does slide open and close. That is great. If you are going to have multiple people in this room, you can shut that for added privacy. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the room. I don't love it by any means, but I'm not furious at it either. I like the fact where you are able to fit multiple people in this room quite easily, so if you are looking to pool some costs or just get a place to sleep some people for the night, if the room isn't that big of a deal to you, this could be a great hotel. And also on that note, this room isn't huge by any means, but it's not small either. I'd say it's definitely larger than it is smaller. So if you are gonna fit more people in this room, you're not gonna feel that cramped or claustrophobic, at least in this main area. I think where you're gonna run into issues for sure, again, is that bathroom. This room isn't gonna wow you by any means, but again, I don't think it's gonna disappoint you either, depending on how you set your expectations. From what I saw online, from the pictures, and how those pictures have represented the room, I think they were fairly accurate. It's not really a bait and switch, which I have encountered on other properties before, which is always a huge disappointment. So I think the pictures appropriately reflect the room, and I think that overall, the room is pretty much as advertised. So that is it for my dedicated room tour of my deluxe, I think it's a deluxe king room here at the Orleans Hotel. My trip is just beginning. I'm here for 3 nights and I'm gonna explore this entire property. I'm gonna focus on finding the best food and the best drinks. I'm always trying to have as much fun as possible and try to explore the property as much as possible. That video is just getting started, which means this video is ending. So if you are interested in seeing what this property is like outside the room, make sure you check out my experience video. Eventually, I'll drop a link in the description below.